Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be going over my favorites. I would say monthly favorites, but we're in March. I think I've been using these since like December, January, February, maybe even a little bit further than that. So we're just gonna call them a roundup. And this also comes in the perfect time for the Sephora Savings Event. I will leave on the screen when it is going to be starting and for what tier, what day, all of that good stuff. So if you would like to see what some of my makeup and skincare favorites are, then just keep on watching. All right, so I wanted to start off with skincare because I love skincare. I think I've been building up on my skincare and like trying a lot of new things over the past year, maybe even two. So I think I kind of got everything like down packed as to what I like. So yeah. We're gonna start off with face washes. The first one being the Sulwahsoo face wash. This is the gentle cleansing foam. This is the travel size one. I'm all out of my big one, so I do need to repurchase the big one, but I love this face wash because it's gentle. It gets all my makeup off. The scent is not too heavy, and it's a really good cleaning, cleansing agent. Sorry, they're in the kitchen. So another face wash that I really love is by Tatch. I just love the Tatch line, period. This is the rice wash, the purple one. I also use the green one, which is the exfoliating one. However, I'm out of it, so I swapped over to a different exfoliating wash from them. But as of right now, I've been loving the purple rice wash. This is really good for somebody that has dry skin, that just wants to kind of exfoliate lightly to get all of the dead skin cells off while also cleansing the skin. It's nice, it's hydrating, the lather is really good. It's like a spa-like smell. It's just a really good face wash and I really, really love it. I really love all of their cleansing agents from Tatch. So if you're interested in Tatch, it's definitely worth it. I don't feel like their face wash is pricey, but like the moisturizer and like the essence and stuff, they're a little bit pricier than normal, but it's so worth it. I love Tatch. All right, so next up is this one from Dr. Jart. This is the Dr. Jart Vital Hydra Solution. This is a Hydra Plump Treatment Essence. So after I wash my face, I go in with this essence. You want this to touch your skin right after you wash your face. If you would like to kind of like an in-depth of like my skincare routine and what each thing is for, leave a comment down below and I will make sure to get that video out. I don't know if it'll be a TikTok or something, but I will make sure to do like a my skincare routine. I have one so I'll link it up above, but it's not up to date. It's kind of what I used to do. But yeah, anyway. I love this essence. It definitely hydrates and plumps the skin. It gives a nice base for whatever I'm going to put on top to go down deeper and penetrate. This one is a little thicker in essence. It's not like a watery base, but it's not like gel. It's like a watered down gel consistency, but I love it. They say you can use it with a cotton pad. I just use sprinkle a little in my hand and then press it into my skin. Love that. Next is by Shani Darden. I love her stuff. Her face wash, I have it upstairs as well. And her serum, her plumping serum, I have upstairs. This is her moisturizer. If you are dry, this is going to be a very good thing for you. I am normal to dry, so I love anything that's going to moisturize, plump, give me like that glossy skin vibe. I'm here for it. So I really love this because this definitely gives my skin moisture and hydration. I typically use this one at night, or if I notice in the daytime that my skin is needing a little bit more like a oomph and I need just like a really good skincare day, I use this. I love this stuff. This is the Hydration Peptide Cream. It moisturizes, it plumps, and it replenishes the skin. I love this stuff. I love her line. Her line is expensive as well, but it's so worth it. So yeah, this is gonna be the perfect time to get it when you get some money off. Next is gonna be the eye creams. This is by Laniege. I also use the one by Belief, but I'm out of it, so I'm now on to this one, which is by Laniege. This is the Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Eye Cream. Eye creams typically take me a while to go through. There we go. Only because you only need a little bit. So typically I'll have 2 eye creams in rotation and just kind of rotate them out, and they last me for a while unless I just want to try something else. But this one keeps underneath my eyes hydrated. I use it day, night, whenever. This is a really good whenever eye cream. Next for moisturizer, I use Tatch as well. This is the Tatch Dewy Skin. This is the part of this line right here, the purple line. I use this one for the nights that my skin needs a little extra TLC and I want to replenish and just like give a little for like the self-care nights. I use this Tatch skincare. Or if I know that I have makeup on that day and I'm washing triple times to make sure everything is off, then I go in with this to make sure my skin is back to what it needs to be in the morning. I love this stuff. And then it also comes with like the little spoon to scoop out whatever you might need. I recently fell in love with this Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream. This gives, if you're looking for like that glossy skin, like looks like you just had, your skin just had like a bath in water and just is like super glowy. This right here, this is it. I love this stuff. I love this. I think I love this a little bit more than the, I think it's the original Magic Cream. I like this a lot more. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Because it gives my skin like that nice, hydrated, glossy, healthy glow that is like my skin, but 10 times better. Like, it just, I don't know. I love this stuff. So definitely try this out if you are looking for a new moisturizer. This is so bomb. I love this stuff. Also, to seal the deal with my skincare regimen, at the end of the night, I go in with my Ole Henriksen Hydra Barrier Nourishing Face Oil. This locks in everything that I put underneath, and it also gives my skin extra hydration, and it keeps everything locked and loaded until the daytime. So the daytime I wake up and my skin is refreshed and where I need it to be. Lips, for like lip mask, I use Laniege. I actually have a Laniege here. I use my Laniege lip mask. I use Summer Fridays, which is in my car. And I feel like those are like my main 2 that I kind of alternate between. Oh, and Refi, which is in my car as well. Those are like the main ones that I kind of alternate between because they do keep my lips at night nice hydrated. I don't have to worry about them being chippity chapped in the morning. So yeah, love those lip things. Especially this Fenty. I think I need another one at this time. I probably have a little bit left, but you just twist it and it comes out the top, you scoop and you go. All right, next we're gonna move into makeup. I'm trying to speed through this because I kind of have to go get my child from cheer practice. I got like 10 minutes maybe. We'll see. It's 4:30. There might be traffic, so I might need to halt this. I'll try to do this in the order that I do my face, or maybe I should just wait until I get her. I love my makeup. It looks so good. If you guys would like to know what makeup look this is, I will leave it. I don't know if it's gonna come out before this or after this. I'll probably put it out before this simply because the sale, no, I'll probably put this out before I do the makeup look simply because I know the sale is coming. So I don't know. We'll see. But if it's out, I'm gonna link it above, and if it's not, give me a second and it will be out soon. I was gonna try to finish this off, but there's no way that I'm gonna get through all of this in the amount of time that I need to talk about it. So see you guys in like, realistically it's gonna be like a half a second, but in real time it's gonna be about 2 hours. I'll be back. When TT gets here, we can do happy birthday. Okay. All right, guys, I am back. For you, it's been half of a second, but for me, it has been, let's see, I left here at 1:45. It is now 8:27. 7 hours. So yeah, a lot has transpired. Had a tire blowout, had to go get a new tire, then had to go get my baby, and here we are now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the primers. We did skincare, let's move into the makeup part. So the first primer that I want to talk about is going to be by Refi. I put a little dent in this, a nice hefty little dent. Almost time for me to get a new one, but this is that Glow and Sculpt primer where you just roll it onto the skin and it gives you a nice glowy hydrated look. I love the glowy look, so I love this primer. It feels really good. It reminds me of milk without that heavy sticky feel, if that makes sense. It's a little bit more hydrating, a little bit more, I don't know, I love this one a lot more than I like the Milk Hydra Grip. The next one is from One Size. This is the Secure the Glow primer. It has the boba seeds in there. I really love this. It does have like a little tacky feel. Kind of let that settle and then you go on with your makeup. This one definitely hydrates the skin. It's more of like a gel form without it being as thick as the Hydra Grip. I just really love this primer. The skin feels amazing when using it. Love it, love it, love it. These kind of remind me of one another. Maybe that's why I like it so much, but I really do love it. All right, let's move into foundation. I want to try to go in the order that I do my makeup. So let's touch on foundations. The first one being NARS. This is the NARS Radiant Longwear. I love these foundations. These are like my holy grail staple. If I know I need something reliable, full coverage, glam, whatever that is like, I don't have to think about it, it's gonna be this. This is like a natural finish. You can kind of manipulate this to go more matte or more glowy. That's why I really like it. The colors are really good. I just really love this foundation. This is like one of my go-to foundations. I love this foundation. I feel like it looks good on almost any and everybody, whether you're oily, whether you're dry. Typically you love this foundation, and it looks really good when you photograph in it. So love this foundation. Next up is from Haus Labs. This one is the Haus Labs Tri-Clone Skin Tech Foundation. This is going to be more medium coverage. You can definitely give it light, just depending on how many pumps you do. You can also build it up. This has a very beautiful glowy finish to it, but it still looks like skin. It's a really good foundation. Love this. I also want to mention the Makeup by Mario foundation. His is a beautiful foundation. I feel like this is one of the first foundations that I've like put on and I'm like, okay, well, I don't need concealer. I don't need a contour. I don't need a highlight. If I just want it to be skin, this is what I grab. It just looks so good. The texture is like a cloudy type of feel. I'll link the video up that I talked about this foundation as well as Haus Labs. But I love this foundation. This is another one that's like hands down, don't have to think about it. If I know I want my skin to look good, if I don't want to worry about anything, this is something that I grab, and I love it. It's also like a natural finish, so it does have some glow to the skin. You can manipulate it, but it's still going to be a little bit more on the glowy side. Glowy, not greasy. Glowy, not greasy. So I really love that foundation. Next up is going to be by Fenty. These are the Fenty Eavesdrop Stick Tint. Yep, Stick Tint, Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. I love this. I'm also gonna link a video up of me using it. It's a very pretty stick skin tint foundation. It looks like skin. It's so pretty. It does have more of a glow to it. So her eavesdrops I felt were a little bit more mattifying, where I found this to be a little bit more on the glowy side. And I love these 10 times more than I love the eavesdrops. I have to mix with her eavesdrops, and even then I don't feel like I love it enough to where I would want to buy two to mix it, if that makes sense. It's pretty, it's okay, not my favorite from her. This I love this, and I am in the shade 21 with this one. Summertime I could probably go up to 22 or 23, between the two. But yeah, I love these little sticks. They're so pretty. So pretty. All right, so next up is going to be by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Flawless Filters. I love this. You can wear it by itself, with foundation, mix it with foundation, on top of foundation. This is going to give you that glow from within, luminous look to the skin. Love, love, love this. I also did a video featuring the Dior one. So if you're more oily, you probably are going to like the Dior glow better than this one, because this one I feel like it has a little bit more glowy look to it. Next up is new to my collection, but I love them. I also did a video about these. I will link them up above, but these are the Ilia Stick Foundations. These are so beautiful. My perfect shade for this one is 36C Paduke. Okay, and then I feel like I got another one in 38C just for a little bit deeper when it's time for summertime. But these look like second skin. You cannot see where it starts, where it stops, where it finishes, and everything in between. I love these. These are so beautiful. See, you can't tell, barely. And that's the darker one for summertime. But yeah, so you can't see where they start and stop. This one you can, because it's going to be my summer shade, but this one is kind of like, once blended out, it's like, oh, where is she? Like, it's so pretty. I love, 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 love. I love these so much, so much. Ilia did they real big girl big one with this, because I'm not a fan of their other one, which is like, has like it's more oily, little dropper. It's not my vibe, but that right there, that's it. It's by Westman Atelier. Now, this is an expensive little thing right here. She's expensive, but it is so beautiful, like so beautiful. I used it when I was in Texas for the first time, and I loved how my makeup looked. Now, if you do not like glow, this is not going to be for you, okay? This is if you like that glowy, hydrated vibe, look, feel, okay? If you don't, she not your girl. When I say I love this, I love this. It's expensive, but it's so worth it. Let me do it on this hand. So a little bit kind of goes a long way, and I use this with my hands, with my fingers. I don't use a sponge or anything, but this is one drop, and then you see how it looks now. It is watery. You see how it looks. Now watch this. I'm just gonna do it on one half. It's so pretty. I love it. Like, hands down, love it. It just looks so pretty. It's gorgeous. For me, it's a 10. So yeah, that is expensive though, but for me, I feel like it's so worth it. This definitely is like, I'm trying to transition into like more, not minimal makeup, because I still love a good beat, but for the days that I need to be out the house quicker, I need to find a routine that supports that, because I could spend an hour and a half doing my makeup, and you know, everybody else won't appreciate that time, and I'm not trying to wake up 2 to 3 hours early on the days that I already got to be up early. So I'm trying to find like a little full face without the full face, but still put together vibe, if any of that makes sense. But yeah, I just love how it looks. It just looks so good. It's so pretty. Just so pretty. You can see the difference in my hand. Love it. So next up, let's move into setting powders. Why not? Oh, well, concealers. I got concealers. All right, so I got a few to mention. Y'all hear all this stuff. Got a lot. All right, so for concealers, let's start off with affordable, I guess. These Sephora Best Skin Evers, these are really good coverage concealers. This is for the times that I'm wearing glam, I need a little oomph with a little soft matte finish. These are it. These are so pretty. They are affordable, so if you're trying to get glam on a budget, These are good. And even if they weren't on a budget, they would still be really, really good. I have a few, you know, when I love a product, I get them in a few shades just so I can mix and mingle and do what I need to do. So this one is 29 wide, but I got like 5 others in the drawer that the colors vary. I just wanted to make sure I pulled out one so I can show you the product. All right, next up is from Fenty. These are the Fenty Wear Even concealers. I've been using these a lot lately. They are on the lighter coverage, so more light medium, which is good for like the quick days. I told you I'm trying to get like a quick routine down, so I've been pairing these with the Westman Atelier drops, or I would do the sticks, the Ilia sticks with this. This gives me like my quick beat, but I still look put together and I still just look semi-flawless without doing a full-on beat, bake, contour type of vibe. So love those. Next up is the ones from Hourglass. I have a few more in my drawer as well. These are the Hourglass Vanish concealers. Love these. These give me more full coverage, more glam, but they still just look amazing. So if you're looking for a full coverage concealer that gives you like that filtered, flawless, hydrated under eye look no further. Hourglass got you. It's definitely a really good concealer. Then I have my Dior. I love this Dior Forever Skin corrector concealers. I love these. Love these, love these, love these. These are definitely the more dewy, light vibe. You can kind of get medium out of them. It gives you like you actually could probably get light, medium, and full, just depending on how you layer with these, and they are so beautiful on the skin. They give a natural radiant glow. I just love them so much. These are a little bit on the expensive side. I feel like the Dior might be a little bit more expensive than the Hourglass. If I'm not sure, if I remember, I'll put the prices of each one of them on the screen for the Dior and the Hourglass. It just kind of varies. I feel like the Dior is a little bit more expensive if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but I might be right. Next up is the Makeup by Mario. I love his concealers. I feel like he did such a good job with his foundation and concealers. The colors are good. The formula is good. It looks like skin. It doesn't look heavy. He just did such a good job. These are more as well. These are more on the glowy side as well. Not matte, but you definitely can mattify the concealer to get a more matte look. So you can kind of manipulate it. So I love that. And these are more medium full coverage concealers. All right, then I have Miss Pat McGrath. She is full coverage, baby. I love her. This gives me a soft matte finish underneath the eye. So if you like more of the mattified look with the concealer, then this is your way to go. She gives you full coverage. Her packaging is stunning. This is glass. I have a few other colors in my drawer. I really, really love this for a glam look. And then I just wanted to do a quick mention of Miss Rare Beauty. I don't use this necessarily for concealing underneath my eyes. As you guys know, I use this for bronzing up my skin. I love how these blend out as a bronzer slash contour. I think they are so beautiful as a bronzer contour because they are more like the light medium coverage. So you still get to see your skin kind of peep through a little bit, but it gives you enough coverage. And I love the warmth and the tone of it for bronzing contour. So yeah, I don't really use these as concealers. I use these for a more liquid bronzer contour effect, but I wanted to mention them because they are technically a concealer. All right, so next up I wanted to mention Westman again. She has been like a vibe, a whole vibe, but she is expensive, but she is a vibe. I love this. So these are blushes. I also have a highlighting stick as well, which is, I love that too. But I just wanted to kind of touch on these blushes because these blushes are amazing. I have 3 of them. I just wanted to kind of show you 2. I have Dodo, whatever, however you say it. It's more on the mauve pink side. It's So pretty, so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. And then this one, I think I did a TikTok reel on this, and it's IG. And I think I don't know if I posted it here because I think the video was a little too long. And then I have Pop It, which is this pink one. Oh, now, baby, when I say these blushes are gorgeous, like they blend out so beautiful. And what I love about this is once they blend out and I set them, I still get the color through the set. So if I didn't want to go on top of it with a blush, I don't have to. So that also cuts back time so I can use these as like the quick routine type of days. I can use these, set my face, and be done because the color is still going to show through. So the pigment is amazing. They are brown girl friendly, as you can see. So what more can I ask for? Westman has been killing it. She's expensive. She's expensive, but I love it, and she gonna keep getting my money. She gonna keep getting my money. Yep, she is. All right, let's go over setting powders because I have a few setting powders that are worth mentioning. We're gonna start off with the Fashion Fair. I love this one. It's just a nice set. You don't have to worry about anything. It mattifies the skin. It's just an easy, universal setting powder. I feel like anybody can use this without having breakup or whatever the case is. This is just like an easygoing, quick setting powder. Love this, love this, love this, love this. And it's black owned, you know. Then I have Huda, Miss Huda Beauty. I love this setting powder. If you want to be matte, this is where you want to be. It's going to mattify the skin. It's going to blur out the skin. It looks so pretty. It's definitely going to give you like that flawless, baked, powdered, smooth, poreless look, okay? She gonna do it. And low-key, everybody, I know a lot of people don't like the smell of this, but I low-key love the smell of this. I'm like, I really kind of do love the smell of this powder. Like, I wouldn't be mad if it's a perfume. Now, that setting spray, when she came out with it, that's a different story. It was too much. Too much. Next powder is by One Size. One Size has been killing the game with the powders, the primer, the setting spray. He been on it, okay? Been on it. This is the One Size in Ultra Pink. I have all of the colors, I feel like. No. I have Ultra Pink and I have medium or light, one of them, and then I have a dark small one. However, wherever, whenever, I love his powders. These are waterproof. They definitely resist sweat. They resist sweat. So summertime, you know, is coming. Springtime is coming. Get you some One Size, okay? Get you some One Size. Trust me, thank me later, okay? I love his powders. If you want to be matte, this will give you that, okay? And you can just spray it down and kind of bring back the natural luminosity to the skin, but it will keep you together. It will keep you together. Now, this is another powder that is slightly expensive. It is more than a little bit luxe. This is the Givenchy Prism Libre powder. I love this. So this, as you can see, it has 4 different colors. This is number 5, Mimosa, Pump Lime Mimosa. So it has 4 different colors of setting powders. You just open it, and then this is one of the new ones, I think. Yep, so I can show you. You can see that it has the 4 different colors for you to set. So when you pour it out into the top, they all mix together, and then you can go and set underneath your eyes. So I alternate between, I think two to 3 colors I can kind of get away with. This is the deepest for when I want like just natural every day, and then if not, I go down to 4, and 4 gives me a little bit brighter, more glam. This powder will smooth you out like no other. You will see not a pore in sight. It will give you a filtered look. Givenchy like killed it with this powder. I love this powder. I think I have like 3 of them, 2 of them. I have 2 or 3 of this color, and then I have a pink one, the light pink one. I love these powders. If you invest in this, you don't really need any other powder, but you know, I'm a makeup junkie, so yeah, I can't get away from it. Okay. Miss Hourglass had, you know, Hourglass came out and like killed the game with this Hourglass translucent veil. They came out with 2 additional colors, medium and dark. They definitely could have extended the range past the dark that they have. It could definitely go deeper, so Hourglass needs to kind of get it together. But these are very pretty powders. I hate to admit it, but these powders are so gorgeous. If you love the luminous vibe to the skin, if you like, you want to set your makeup but you don't want to take the glow away from the makeup, set it with this and the glow will stay intact. Love this. It gives just a very pretty radiant glow to the skin. I don't know how to explain it. It reminds me of the Candlelight Glow powder from Laura Mercier before they discontinued that. It just gives a beautiful reflection to the skin, but in a setting powder. So you can use it underneath your eyes with a sponge. Just that I would suggest, if you're gonna do it all over the face, then just take a big powder brush and dust it all over. Not so much pack it underneath like you would do with a setting powder for underneath the eyes. But this powder, they killed it. I love this powder. I got the medium. I have light, medium, and dark. I love these powders. I really do. Can't even knock it. Can't even knock it or be mad. Next, I want us to kind of talk about glow to the skin. Well, let me talk about blush first. So I wanted to talk about blush. This is from Haus Labs. This is the new color, but I love her blushes. This was the only one that was in front of me. I have like 6 of her blushes. I feel like she has 6. So I have like 6 of these, 5 or 6 of these blushes, and I absolutely love them. I feel like it's 6 because 1, 2, 3, yep, it's 6 of them. Love these. This is the new packaging. They came out smaller and they kind of color coordinated the top with the color. This is the pink one, but Haus Labs did her big one with these. These are so pigmented. They're so pretty. I feel like anybody can wear them. It's only probably one shade that I might feel like is a little too light for me. And even then, not really. Like if I was to do like a darker cream blush, I can dust it on top and I will kind of pull it through. So I feel like her blushes are pretty flexible. So I'm not mad at it. And even with that lighter blush, she gave me another option in that color range that I could wear. So I love Haus Labs. Haus Labs has been killing it. Foundation, even her concealer is bomb. Blushes look really good. So I just wanted to make sure I mentioned her blush. This is one of the new colors. This is Dragon Fruit Days. All right, so let's move on to, some more this is gonna be like face. This one is face setting powders. So the Sephora foundation powders, these are bomb.com. They remind me of the Fenty soft matte powders, which I'm mentioning as well because I love the Fenty matte powders. These definitely give a soft matte to the skin. I don't feel like they really hold back oils throughout the day. I feel like if you're oily, you still want to prime and do your correct skincare and priming before using these, because I don't feel like these hold back the oils enough. This does not remind me of the Studio Fix from MAC. This is like one step beneath it, where like as far as controlling oils. So this is like if MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and MAC Studio Fix had a baby, this would be her. You follow me? Okay, good. And yeah, so this reminds me as that as well. The Sephora foundation powders. Sephora matte powder foundation. So yes, and then you guys know I love the Sephora bronzers. Hands down, love them. These are one of my favorite bronzers of life. This is like, I have another one in rotation that I've hit pan on. Love these, love these, love these. This is number 5. I have number 6, 5, and 6. Those are the 2 colors that I alternate between. Now we're gonna move on to highlighting and making the skin glow. This is the Hourglass Ambient Light Powder in number 3, which looks like this. So I originally, when this first came out, the original one, the number 1, I got it and I was like, this ain't for me because I'm a little chocolate and that's a little too fair. It was okay, but I felt like I had to make it work, and I don't want to have to make something work that should be in my color to try. You feel me? So when they came out with 3, I was like, oh yeah, this is it. And when I tell you, this is it, this is it. This is that glow from within color. It just looks so pretty on the skin. It gives a nice luxe, radiant glow. And it doesn't look glittery or chunky. It just gives a nice luminous vibe. Love it, love it, love it. So I always get these trios because I feel like they're better for the pockets, especially because you get 3, and I'm not going to use, like, their normal ones come in like a huge square. I'm not going to use all of that realistically. So I love that I have more options with the trios. So I always try to get the trios around holidays, but this is permanent. But I always try to get, when they used to release it for holidays, the trios, I used to get those because I felt like I got my money's worth, which I did. On to a more affordable highlighting option. These are from Sephora. These are the Sephora colorful luminizers. These are new. These are amazing. They look so gorgeous. That is actually what I'm wearing on my cheek right now for the glow, is these. These remind me of the Dior. I thought I had it out. Let me show you. Okay. These highlighters, let me try to get a better angle so you can see. These highlighters remind me of this Dior quad. The texture, how it goes on, I feel like these aren't as glittery as the Dior's. Slightly, but these are amazing. I feel like whatever Sephora did for this, they mimicked this Dior face palette, because even the colors that they choose, like this is the darkest one. I don't have any more in this one. This blinding bronze is this dark one here. This glitzy gold is this one here. Like, and then they have these other 2 colors in solos. So beautiful. I love the way these look. I love the way they go on the skin. They're so pretty. Definitely, and they're only like $14, $14, $15, no more than 15. Between 12 and 15. These are amazing. Love these highlighters. Love, love, love. These are the wet skin looking highlighters. It just gives a nice glow. And who don't like to glow without looking like you got a line of highlighter on your cheek? Me. Next up, eyeshadows. I didn't really want to touch on eyeshadows, but I've been killing this palette like recently. So I was like, girl, you gotta talk about this because it is a staple as of right now. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. This is the first one that came out where it has the warm colors. Yeah, I love this palette. It doesn't even look like I put a dent in it, but I definitely use this a lot. Especially if I'm traveling, I throw this in my bag. This is just a good staple matte palette. He did a really, really good job and I appreciate it. So if he can just get his bronzers together, like the powder bronzers for us, we would be in business. But yeah, love this palette, love this palette, love this palette. It is a beautiful, beautiful palette. Formula, like everything. Even the packaging, even though it's white, I still love it, okay? We're gonna go on to, let's move on to like the other little stuff. I really haven't been having any like favorites on lips because lips just kind of fluctuate, besides, you know, this ones that I told you as far as like Summer Fridays and all of that. Mascara, this Fenty one, this is the Hella Thick, Hella Thick Fenty mascara. I love this mascara. I did not like her first mascara, and it's still for sale, and I do not like that mascara, but this one, I don't know what she did. I love the brush. I love the formula. This is a really, really good mascara. I love it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It is amazing. It's pretty. I don't know. I just really, really love this mascara. I don't know what she did in there, but this one, hands down, is my favorite. I don't like her other one at all. Then on to brow gel. This is the Anastasia brow gel. This is her new one that she came out with, where it has like the comb on one side. Yeah, you can see it. The comb on one side with the smaller teeth on the other. Love this. I'm gonna leave the video up above where I first tried it, and I was like, you know, I'm a got-to-be girl, and I'm not leaving got-to-be. This is cute and all, but it ain't, you know, but it is. And I brought the full size, so I definitely ate my words on that one. Next up, lip liner wise, this Refi lip liner. I really don't use this part of it, which is like the sealer. I don't really use the sealer. I only use the lip liner because I feel like I have pretty good staying power with just the liner. But I love this refi. This is in sepia. Brows, of course, are the Precisely My brows. I'm not ever really letting this go no time soon. This is like my ride or die go-to brow pencil. This is what I have now. Y'all know the drill. And then setting sprays, I do want to mention a few. So setting sprays, this one is, oh, I do have some in here. This is the One Size Setting Spray On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. So I don't use this for mattifying purposes. I use this for the waterproof aspect. So I will hydrate my face up with Charlotte Tilbury or the, so I would hydrate it either with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, or the Urban Decay One Nighter. So I will mist my face with this one, get it all nice and glowy, and then just seal it and deal it with this one, lock it in for the night. So these have been like my ride or die, plus the Urban Decay Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then lately I've been using this Tatcha Luminous Silk. I gotta get a big one. I brought this one because I was going to Texas. So the Tatcha Luminous, the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, I would pair it the Westman Atelier or the Ilia just to keep the glow going. And baby, when I tell you I was glowing and it looked so good, my skin looked so good, it looked so good. So I've been using this as my setting spray when I do like the no makeup, minimal makeup look. And I just wanted to quickly mention this One Size Point Made eyeliner. This is in black. He has a really good felt tip liner. I just usually use it to line the inner rim so that you can't really see where my lashes start and stop. It looks kind of all flushed through and through. Thin line, no wing, but if I do need to do a wing, this holds me down every time. Every time this holds me down. So yeah. All right guys, so that completes my current favorites, monthly favorites, whatever you want to call it. These are products that I do recommend from Sephora. So when that spring saving event comes around, make sure you get your hands on some of these goods and save you some money. If you have some that I haven't mentioned or I need to try, leave them down below so everybody can look and see what they need to add to their collection. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that post notification bell so you stay up to date every time I upload and you don't miss an upload. And I think that's it. All right, until next time, bye guys.